Good morning, everybody. September 10th, 2024. Hope your day is off to a great start. Busy morning today. Yeah, I just got back. I had to run some errands this morning, and I had a meeting this morning over at church, and I got back today, and I was putting out the trash can. Trash day in the hood tomorrow, Wednesday. I'm putting out the recycle can, and I looked over at Cupcake, and I thought, man, why does that door look like it's ajar, right? I mean, it's like the passenger side door looked like it wasn't even closed all the way, right? I go over, the door's not locked, right? I go over and I look inside. Oh man, everything has been all rifled through, right? Through Cupcake, and I thought, man, right? Cupcake's been violated, whatever. But the thing is, there wasn't really that much. There were some coins. There was a coin holder, and there was some nasty coins down in some kind of joy juice goo in the bottom. I don't know what it was. It wasn't. Don't blame me, right? But sorry, Janet. But anyway, yeah. So they pried those coins, I guess a few quarters and dimes out. And like the registration and the owner's manual stuff had been left in the seat, right? So everything was still there, but they had done a quick rifling. I thought, what a thoughtful person. And they just took the money and then left all the rest of the stuff there. So I put it all away. My fault. When I was doing some work on Cupcake and cleaning it up and stuff, I guess I forgot to lock the passenger side door, and given the neighborhood that I live in, cars are always big targets. Not so much houses, because people just assume in this neighborhood, right, what are you going to steal the silverware and the fine china and get into the safe where the gold and silver. Like, Frankie, what are you looking for? I'm looking for the family silverware. Are you kidding, man? Do you know where you are over here, right? How many of these houses do you think people have silver service for 8 right here at the house? You know what I mean? It defies logic over here. But anyway, cars are much better target because people put a lot of money into their cars, and like Alpine and Pioneer audio systems and nice JBL top of the line speakers. Yeah, that's the stuff. And subwoofers, boom, boom, rolling through your neighborhood, making all kind of noise. So that's really, people go for cars. And I'm not saying Cupcake's a prime target, but if you did look from the outside, you might see a few little. I probably got to take care of this on the van too, because people look in, and I just throw some change into the middle cup holder, right? So that's like bees to honey, right? even if it's 73 cents or whatever, it's going to trigger somebody's going to go ballistic and take a cinder block and just throw it through the window to get that 73 cents. So always have to be careful about cars. So thank goodness Cupcake is okay. I don't know if the light was on inside for days or whatever, but it's a real sketch area around here, as you guys know. Anyway, that's that. So it's okay. We got that all buttoned up. I probably have to charge the battery up again. So then I'm inside this morning. I'm doing a little cleaning. I'm like, whoa, man! I got a Tim Hortons gift card back in 2019. Somebody, when I went up to the Great Midwest Van Tour, if you look at that playlist down there, we went into Canada, and it was the first time I had Timmy's coffee. I always heard people talk about, I need a Timmy moment, right? I need a Timmy break. I need some Timbits or little donut holes and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, coffee's coffee. What's with these Canadians, right? It doesn't take a lot to please you, right? A cup of coffee. I go up there and I'm like, oh, I had that Tim Hortons coffee. And like when I spent about 3 or 4 days in Toronto. And I was there every day in Scarborough getting 2 or 3 Timmy's a day. It was so good over there. It was so delicious. I couldn't even believe how good it was. It was so freaking good. And then I guess I raved about it. You know how I am for the next 3 months. Continuously, all you hear is Timmy's, Timmy's. So somebody not only sent me a big can of Tim Hortons ground coffee, but also a gift card, right? Tim Hortons gift card here. So I got to use that. I think I can order. I'm sure Timmy's got a website with the Tim card here. So, yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be okay. We'll see. Anyway, I do have a video I'm dropping this afternoon on yesterday out on the coast. I think that you will enjoy it. It starts out very dark because, of course, it's almost pitch. It's not quite pitch black when I'm recording, but I'm on the pier at like 6:30 a.m., 6:15, 6:30 a.m., and it's dark, okay? But you know, the GoPro makes a lot of stuff look darker. You know, it doesn't have a really good low light lens. It's extraordinary in other lighting conditions, but it's not designed for low light. But I think the rendering is really good. We're moving up to super definition now, shooting in 1080p, 60 frames per second, which which gives a lot more. It feels like you're just standing right there when you're watching it. But the problem is when you shoot it what's called a higher frame rate, like normally like cinema mode, they'll shoot at 24 frames per second. That means that your camera aperture is opening and closing 24 times in a second. And that gives this cinematic sort of flow to things. It's called the cinematic standard. A lot of you guys don't really care about this, but some of you that are videographers or uploaders on YouTube will. But when you take that to 60 frames per second, now that camera's lens is opening and closing, and that's all a movie is a series of still pictures that's all joined together at a certain rate. It looks like it's fluid motion. But when you get to 60 frames per second, now, right, that camera's, I mean, that thing is opening and closing. So guess what happens? You get a lot less light in than when you're shooting at 24 frames per second. Is slower than the 60. So you're getting, you really should shoot at a much lower frame rate in darkness than you do at night. This is why so many people's videos are horrendous, because they crank up the frame rate all the time just for super high definition. But anyway, that's getting a little technical. But anyway, I do hope you enjoy the video. Spoiler alert, I did do some catching yesterday. I caught something I never expected to catch in my lifetime, okay? Caught something I never expected to have in my lifetime. So you will enjoy seeing that. Then I'm doing a little more cleaning up. This is recorded now. I can flash this. I found this this knife, which I'm gonna need. I don't know what it is. It's made in it's called a Gerber knife. I guess it's mine or somebody left it. I don't know. If you were here on the rancho, Diane, and you left your Gerber, your LA Gerber knife, let me know, or whoever else did. In the meantime, it's going to go into my fishing kit here. The other really cool thing was once we get down on the coast and commence to fish in there, we're going to really need to have our sound so we don't get a lot of that wind. And I should probably get used to using this anyway. And I don't even know if this thing is going to work. For the GoPro, it's a nice windscreen, like a dead cat muff. It sits on the front. It's got like an external microphone there. And you close, this is used for mounting these little things. You just flip them up and you're allegedly somehow or another take this doodad off, and I don't know. You're supposed to be able to open that up, and this baby just slides right in, and then you have a really nice external microphone here that should be pretty doggone cool, I think. And I can actually see it as I'm talking. You can see that modulating there, which shows that it is working. So, yeah, I thought I would have to buy something, but now no. I mean, I got this baby, which is really, really sweet. So when we're doing street stuff and things like that, then that's going to be a lot better for sound. Because as you guys know, and you've told me over the years, crappy sound with wind is a real like turn off, right? When you're doing that. So that's the good news for that today. Anyway, guys, I am going to enjoy the rest of my coffee this morning. It's already been a busy morning. I've got a lot of cleanup to do inside. Everybody's like, we never see the kitchen vlog. Please start vlogging from the kitchen in the morning. Here you are. Anyway, guys, thumbs up or appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, make sure to look forward to this afternoon. Going to have the video dropping from yesterday's adventures. And of course, more adventures ahead. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for all notification if you're not a part of the action. Feeling you're going to miss a humdinger of a fall coming up. All right, guys. I know we got a baseball game next week. Action, Vegas. Sometimes it just takes my breath away. All right, guys. Have a great day.